If you want to play any popular American music from the last 150 years, then you're going to want to be familiar with the fundamentals of the blues. When you are, learning songs gets so much easier. You'll start to identify the patterns underneath the surface, and you won't feel like every time you go to learn a new song, you're starting back at square one. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 different ways to play the 12-bar blues progression. Now these are going to be all in the key of A, okay? So we're going to be using just 3 chords for them, and the blues can be done in any key. You could do it in a major key, a minor key, but in the key of A, we're going to have what we call the 1, the 4, and the 5 chords. And these are chords built off the 1st, 4th, and 5th scale degrees of the A major scale. So in A, they're going to be A, D, and E. But in the blues, we tend to make those chords dominant 7th chords, which means instead of just A major, we're going to play A7. So to play this chord, we'll go from the 5th string down, open to open to open. That's A7. Then our D chord is going to become D7. So that's from the 4th string down, open, 2, 1, 2. And then finally, the E chord is going to become E7, which uses all 6 strings, open, 2, open, 1, open, open. If you've struggled to play blues guitar like Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, and countless other old school masters, then go to johnmclennan.com/blues guitar chords and get your hands on my free blues guitar chords PDF cheat sheet. This is going to show you 12 must-know chords for blues guitar, and it's going to line right up with this lesson, and it's completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/blues guitar chords and grab that now as my gift to you. So when we put these chords, we've now got our A7, our D7, and our E7 into a 12-bar blues progression. The way it's going to go is we'll start with just a simple pattern. We're going to play whole notes. We'll go 4 bars on A7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go to 2 bars of D7. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Then back to A7 for 2 bars. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll finish up with a bar of E7, bar of D7, a bar of A7, and then a bar of E7. Okay, so that's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you want to make sure that you have that basic progression down. Now from there, let's look at the first kind of full variation I want to show you of playing the 12-bar blues. And what we're going to do is do that same progression, but we're going to add a swinging 8th note strum to it. So 8th notes are going to split up a measure of 4/4 into 8 parts. We're going to count it like this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. We'll do 8 strums and we'll just alternate down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you'll notice that I'm playing with this sort of long, short, long, short, long, short, long, short rhythm. That's a shuffle rhythm. So instead of even like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, you get this swing: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that's a common sound you hear in the blues. So let's try it. We're going to play the 12-bar blues progression using a shuffle strum, just back and forth. We'll go 1 time through. At the end, we'll end on A7. Get set, and I'll count you in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Last bar, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to D7. Back to A7. E7. D7. A7. E7. End on A7. There's an almost infinite amount of ways you can play a 12-bar blues progression. Once you get the basic strumming like that down, try playing a riff. So this is gonna go like this. We're gonna play the open 5th string, then we'll do a rest, then we'll slide into the 4th fret, and then we'll play the 2nd fret on the 4th string. It's gonna go 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4. So just have a little riff there on the A, which lines right up with the A chord, right? So it's just like a 1 chord there, but doing it in a riff. Gonna do that 4 times. Then we'll play the 4th string open, do the same thing, slide into the 4th fret, then the 2nd fret on the 3rd string. I just shifted down 1 string. We'll do that twice, then go back to A. Twice. Then we'll finish with E. We're gonna shift down to the 6th string, slide into the 4th fret, 2nd fret on the 5th string, then jump to the 4th string, D, little skip there, then back to A, then E. Okay, so the final 4 bars there go E, D, A, E. Then back to the top, or you could end on the A7. So I'm using all down picks here with my strum hand. Let's try all 12 bars now with the 2nd variation. At the end, we'll play the A7 chord. Get set, here we go. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... D, back to A, to E, D, A, E, and on A7. A great example of that type of riff in a song is Hound Dog, as recorded by Elvis Presley. And he does it in the key of C. You have that boogie-woogie sort of riff underneath the chords. Let's look at the 3rd variation here, and this one starts to bring in what I call a blues rhythm pattern. So instead of just playing A7 like this, you can add in this cool root 5th, root 6th part. So what I mean by that is the open 5th string and then the 2nd fret on the 4th string. We're gonna play those 2 notes twice, and then we'll play the open 5th string and the 4th fret on the 4th string. Just 1 strum there and then go back. So it's gonna go. Okay, now if you can, you wanna add a little bit of palm muting. I think this sounds really great where you just get that mute instead of like, I mean, you could do it either way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play that for the A, the D, and the E. So the A would be here. A full measure is 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and then D just shifts down 1 string. And E shifts up 1 string from the A, so that's gonna be here. So let's put this all together. We're gonna play this 3rd variation on the blues. Again, we're following the 12-bar progression, but we're just interpreting those chords in a different way each time. Get set, and I'll count you in. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and... Two more bars. Then On to D. Here we go. Back to A. E. D. A. E. And on A7. How'd you do? That's 3 simple ways to play a 12-bar blues progression. Now, if you've struggled to play in this style like Jimi Hendrix, Eric Clapton, or B.B. King, then go to johnmclennan.com/blues guitar chords and get your hands on my free blues guitar chords cheat sheet. This is going to show you must-know shapes to play in this style, and it's completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/blues guitar chords and grab that now as my gift to you. As always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you might like this one next.